Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenport, and yeah, we're looking at, well, he was a hired worker. I don't think he's hired anymore. Yeah, I know, he finally quit here. Needless to say, I was kind of looking at the map here, and there was a hired worker over here, and I'm like scratching my head here, like, what is the hired worker doing over here? Not entirely sure. He's got the lime spreader on him here, and this is the John Deere 6255R. Yeah, we got, oh no, 6230. 6230R. He was spreading lime on field 6 here. I'm not entirely sure what he did. Somehow he's managed to end up down here. I don't exactly know why. No idea. I don't know how he got down here. I'm not entirely sure how. What do we got to do to get back up here? Let's see what's here. No, that doesn't look like a way back up, does it? Well, we got kind of like a nice beach area down here, I guess. Right. Can we take this road? I don't really even see a road to get back up here. I guess maybe actually if we go down through the sawmill, that'd probably be the best way, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go that way. Yeah, I don't know how the hired worker got down here. What in the world happened? You know, that the hired worker ended up going this way. I'm not entirely sure, but, well. Somehow he must have, yeah, we'll have to go look at the edge of the field there, I guess, see if he, like, drove down the cliff somehow. Don't know. Anyway, this episode, I'm going to continue working on getting the fields planted here. We got, let's see, cotton. He's almost done planting 4 and 5 there in cotton. Not a whole lot left to go there. And let's see, where am I heading here? I am heading, I guess I need to go back up that way, don't I? So we're actually lower than the cell point up there. Wow, don't think I've actually ever even been down this way, really. Although I do remember going down, checking out the port area here. I do remember checking that out. Really not a whole lot to see down there, but oh my, we're gonna make the hill here 6 miles an hour. Wow. There we go. Now we got our bearings back, so to speak. We'll get you back on field 6 here again. I don't know how in the world he got that far. Because, yeah, I haven't had any issues with any of the other hired workers on this field here, including the sprayer. I mean, the sprayer worked just fine on the field. We put 2 applications of fertilizer down on this field. No issues with the hired worker. But, yeah, the lime spreader here, something definitely went wrong here. I don't know what, but, yeah, well. Okay, what else we got going on here? We got oats that were being harvested on 12 here. That is finished. Got the oats finished. We can unload the harvester here. Yeah, definitely didn't get a whole lot of oats off of this. Which, yeah, not really a big surprise there. Wasn't fertilized. Mainly just wasn't fertilized. That was the only thing with this field here. Again, if you watched last episode, bought 3 new fields. Pretty much blew all the money we made on the cotton there. We do have a little bit of money left here yet. But we've spent most of it on fields. And then we also bought a tractor last episode. So yeah, most of our money is pretty much gone here at this point. We got, actually, how much do I have left here? Yeah, I got to, there we go. 700,000 left. Would like to get another hardy sprayer, so that's probably where a big chunk of that money is going to go. And then the remainder, still need some more stuff for horses yet, I think, don't we? Horses, they need water and hay. Right, water and hay. So I'm waiting for field 6 there before I can get the hay. I suppose we can, like, go buy a load of bales just to get them some to get started here. Probably do that, maybe. Because it's going to be like another in-game day before we... Actually, more than that, because we got to harvest it first. And then we got to get it planted. So yeah, it's actually going to be quite a bit of time here before we have any hay yet. That's also one reason I'm not particularly... What in the world is the hired worker? Why are you not spreading lime on this field? Is it because it's partially grown he won't? That is weird. Well, let's bring you a little further in here, see if you'll do it now. Nope. Helper D has completed their task. Right. Okay, then. I've had this before on the multiplayer server as well, where a hired worker simply will not spread lime on a field, even though a field needs lime. Granted, this field does have crops in it, but I've even had it on fields where there are no crops, and the hired worker's like, nope, not spreading on this field. Don't know why. Not the first time I've had this. Okay, fine. I'm not even going to bother then. I'm not going to spread the lime. Well, I guess I can, because I actually do have the keyboard steer mod. Yeah, no, because I don't have GPS. I can't really tell where. And it's really hard to tell when you have grown crops where you have to spread. But we'll just wait till it's harvested. Not even going to worry about it. We'll just have you do this field here then. Okay, what was I doing before I was rudely interrupted by the spreader that are not working? I guess I was taking care of these oats, wasn't I? Oats. Yeah, we'll just put this in storage. 30,000 liters. We're going to need some oats for our horses anyway. And just a reminder there of the multiplayer servers. Again, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, that information is in the description below. Just again, join us on TeamSpeak. Anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. TeamSpeak information there is in the description below. If you don't have TeamSpeak, also have a download link for TeamSpeak. Again, TeamSpeak is free, and it is free to join the servers there as well. Okay, and just a little bit on the other side yet. Okay, we'll just leave the truck there. I don't think I need them for anything else right at this point. And oh, looks like the 8370 RT is almost finished planting 4 or 5. That is excellent because I do want to plant sunflowers. Probably sunflowers on 8, 9, 10, and 11 here. Somebody had suggested that a while back. You really need to plant some other crop types, to which I kind of agree. So we're going to work on that here. We're going to probably put, like I said, sunflowers here on this field. Ew, almost out of lime. Wow. Really been burning through the fertilizer and lime here, getting these fields prepped for seeding. Oh, it'll take a few minutes for him to fill up here. Could use a little bit, faster lime filling silo. I don't know if it's limited by the silo or the spreader here at this point, what the limit on the fill is, but it'd actually be nice if it was a little bit faster. There we go. Also, still want to pick up some of this straw yet. Again, I probably don't need all of it, but at least get a couple 100,000 in storage. I got, was it 250 or 200? Whatever the little barn there holds. Not really that much. More than enough for the horses. But once we get into cows, that definitely will not be enough. And I could put up multiples of those. I thought about that, but that seems like a lot of work when we can just put up one Silo King. Pretty sure I have that active. I'll have to double check. And then, of course, we can store all the straw and hay and silage we could ever want pretty much in the Silo King. Silo King, again, as far as I know, for 19 here holds 15, or not 15. Yeah, it's a 15? Yeah, 15 million, I think, actually, as far as I know. Double check that, but I think that's what it holds. Okay, leave that parked back there. Is the 8370 RT done? He is. Nice. And of course, he's got the John Deere DB90 seeder here. Like, I better put some fertilizer in this here before we start on 8, 9, 10, and 11. Someone had mentioned the possibility there last episode of a 9RT being out. Definitely wouldn't mind checking that out. That seems like a good tractor if you ask me to pull this seeder with. Not that the 8370 here doesn't do a good job. It does. Just, you know, even bigger tractor on it wouldn't be bad if you ask me. Also, this seeder, again, gets really dirty, which I should really wash it. Now, that's actually something I haven't put down yet, is a washer. We should probably get one of those. Now that we got some buildings set up, see if I can squeeze one in there somewhere. Shouldn't be too bad to do. Oh, let's see. Why is the tractor slowing down? Oh, there we go. And someone should really get that fertilizer spreader out of the way there. Yeah, one of these days, you know. There we go. Okay, as I was saying, pressure washer. I wonder if we can squeeze it in right between those silos and the building there. What does that under miscellaneous? Yeah, one pressure washer. Rotate the view around so we can see this here. There we go. Okay. Now, has anyone ever a question as to why this is a placeable when, if you look at it, this looks like more of a mobile unit here? I mean, notice, placeable. It has wheels. In fact, it's got 4 wheels on it. Looks like it should be something that's more mobile, not fixed like it is. And that, if you ask me, would actually be quite handy if this actually was movable. Too bad it's not. Also, a note on the price here. I mean, $4,500 for a pressure washer? What's this thing doing? Washing your equipment with liquid gold? Goodness. That is definitely one expensive pressure washer. Seems like you could get by a lot cheaper, you know, just get the cheap one, you know, for a couple $100 and call it good. May not wash the equipment quite as good, you know, technically, but, you know, minor details. Let's wash this hideous looking planter off here a minute. And might as well wash the tractor too while we're at it. I don't know, have they really changed up the wash mechanics? I haven't really done much washing here, believe it or not, in Farming Simulator 19. Now that they have the dirt mechanic a little more reasonable, if you ask me. Although this totally is not reasonable. It's just like, again, you dragged it through a mud pit. Is that working? I do believe it is. Hey, look at that. It's actually green underneath there. What an amazing concept, eh? Okay, I think that is clean from the looks of it. I don't see any more dirt on there. Yes, that looks much, much better. Okay, we're filled up. Let's switch you to sunflowers here before I forget. Sunflower. There we go, sunflowers. And seeing as how I want to pick up straw on this end of the field, I guess I'll start him on the opposite end. And then maybe as long as everyone else is all set here, I think they should be, we'll start picking up straw, and I'll put some sort of silo king down somewhere. I'm not really sure where yet. I'll have to find a good spot for it, I guess. Why is this tractor going so slow? I suspect something to do with this mod for some reason is slowing us down. I don't know why. Axle speed. Wonder what that does. We're going 11 miles an hour through the field. The seeder's not on. It's not down. Yeah, something is slowing us down. I don't know what. We don't need maintenance, do we? I wonder. Double check. And we actually might need maintenance because how long it takes to do any seeding here. Nope, doesn't need maintenance. Okay. Back to the options. Wait, I thought I cranked this up. Oh, now we're going a little faster. Although we are going downhill too. I guess that does help. Well, more level than downhill. There we go. And we'll have to figure out where to line up here. Yeah, looks like I'll back it up a little bit. I'll probably have to... Well, actually, the hired worker might do this. We'll find out, I guess. If you recall from a couple episodes back there, I did delete out a pretty significant portion of this field here. A little more than I was actually planning to. You know, we got a little happy there with the painting tool and got a little carried away. But oh well. Definitely makes this field a lot easier to plant and harvest and all that good stuff. So this entire piece here you see without any grass on it was part of the field there at one time. Not anymore, though. Speaking of grass on the fields, I have heard a report that we might actually be able to paint grass back on here again in the future. Something I can definitely get behind, as I've said that before. You know, this, if you ask me, looks a lot better than this. This is just like, you know, old school graphics here, you know. Whereas this, you know, looks new when you got the grass that's actually standing up like that. This just, yeah, it doesn't look so good if you ask me. Kind of flat. Okay. You're taken care of. You are... What are you doing? Oh, you were supposed to be spreading lime. I guess you're done. Cotton harvester's still going yet. That field is planted. Yeah, I think we're actually good to plant, pick up some straw here while we wait. So, where should I put a Silo King? That, if you ask me, is an excellent question. Where should we put the Silo King? Thinking like up here somewhere. Or down, I could put it down here as well somewhere, I suppose. That actually might work out pretty good. Where's the Silo King here? Miscellaneous. Nope, storage. That would make sense. One Silo King. Actually might work pretty good if I like put it right back here. And mind you, I might have to do some terraforming. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of terraforming, isn't it, to get that level back here. Because, yeah, I definitely don't want that hill there. Okay, let's do a little terraforming here. Get this tool back out, start landscaping. And let's just make that up to the max size. And hit the flatten option here. And we'll just kind of maybe go in like that a little bit. And then we kind of smooth that back out. See how that'll work. And bump up the strength here as well. That is Control E. Usually when it comes to smoothing, I usually just max that out. Because, you know, obviously with the smoothing, I want to have the maximum effect there. Again, kind of comes down to personal preference, I guess, but that's what I like to do. And look at that money just go down. There's a reason this is known, at least on the multiplayer servers anyway, as the money deleter tool. Speaking of money deleter, move it out around here as well. Never did do that yet. Okay, there we go. Not going to bother with that back there yet. I'm probably going to come through there and put some pastures up there yet. So I'll wait till I get to that before I level that out anymore. Okay. And I'll take care of that later as well. Let's see, that should be big enough to put down a nice silo king. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Plenty of room. Of course, it wants to stand up a little bit, doesn't it? I actually want to lower that back down. I think it needs to be like that, if I remember correctly. Just make sure it's straight. That probably would be the best way. Okay, one silo king, and I noticed, let's put just a little bit of painting here. Round type. Is that the one I want? I don't think so. I do believe I want that one, I think. I think that's the one. Okay, there we go. Yep, now we got ourselves a nice silo king. Like I said, we can dump everything we want in there. And this silo king, again, will hold, like, way more than all of these silos combined. Again, 15 million of everything. Actually, did it say that in the shop? I think that's what it was, wasn't it? What does it say in the shop? Yeah. Oh, 1.5 million? That's it? Wow. Okay, that's been nerfed slightly. Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. Previously, like I said, it was 15 million back in 17, so... Not sure why I grabbed the truck. I don't really need the truck. We'll just park the truck back there. And we'll take our brand new shiny 8R here. And time to go get it dirty. Nope, that's a fence, right. Let's, oh, I got adaptive steering off already. Okay, seemed like it was steering a little slow there. Maybe that was just me then. And like I was saying, I don't plan on picking up all this straw. Actually, I got straw on, is it 6? I think it's number 6 here as well. I actually have straw on. No, 12. Right. Number 12 here have straw on. Actually, I'll have straw on 6 too once we harvest that field. But yeah, plenty of straw around here. Don't need that much straw, I don't think. But if we get like 1,000,000 liters, that will definitely be more than enough. We want to get that much anyway. That should definitely last quite a while. And this is definitely where we can make good use of the keyboard steering mod here. At least I plan to anyway. We're going to give it a try. We'll just skip that first row there because it's probably not a full amount of straw on that one. Turn it on. Lock the steering. And off we go. Oh yeah, definitely liking that. So again, you don't have, like the GPS mod with control. But you can just lock on the steering where you want to drive. So in this case, you know, straight down a windrow would be perfect. It actually works out pretty good if you ask me, at least for this type of task. Maybe get a little more centered on this row here. Also has the GPS sounds on it as well. I find that rather amusing. Yeah, taking a bit longer to fill up than I would have thought it would have. Oh, well, we're waiting for him to go down the field. Nice thing is, too, you can actually check the menus now while you're still working. So if you want to check on a hired worker, see what's up, you can do that. The tractor doesn't stop. Now, mind you, you're not actually watching the tractor, so this might not be real safe, but we can see what else is going on the map here. So I like to sit on that screen there. Yep, 12 is going to need fertilizer. Probably should get that one planted. Oh, that's right, too. I do want to plow 12 and 13 together. Don't believe I've actually purchased a plow yet, so we're probably going to go ahead and do that at some point as well. I don't know if we'll get to that here this episode or not. Yeah, probably not this episode. We'll see what's maybe next episode or episode after that. Obviously, no hurry either, as the cotton is still being harvested on it yet. There we go. Full load of straw later. Now this is where the courseplay, or the courseplay mod would be perfect. You can have a courseplay picking up the straw there and hauling it off to the farm. I think we got to do it ourselves here, at least for a little bit. Courseplay, again, for those of you who have been paying attention, apparently it is in beta testing. They, of course, have a few, sounds like major problems with it, but it is being worked on. Okay, one load in the Silo King. Out of curiosity, what does that do for our storage here? We can now store a total of 2 million of every crop type. Again, my plan is I'm going to be putting crops in these silos. I don't plan on putting any crops in the Silo King there. Probably just keep that for hay, grass, silage, straw. Pretty much the stuff we need for animals in that silo. Would be nice if there was a bigger silo system for hay and straw and grass, but unfortunately, the biggest one, I guess, and it only holds, is it straw and hay, I think, is that barn there. It only holds, was it 200 to 250,000, something like that. Which, again, for cows, you go through that very quickly. Okay, back in business. Lock on the steering. Again, I don't know if you folks can hear that in the video or not. And why are we going so slow? There we go. Let's turn cruise control back on. I don't know if you can hear that in the video, the beeping of the GPS. It is pretty quiet. Might actually maybe see if I can bump up that sound file just a little bit so it's a little louder. Be a little bit nicer if you ask me, so you can actually hear it well. That's actually a sound I like to hear, because then I know, okay, it's locked on, or I know it's been taken off of the lock. So, you know, barely being able to hear it, I'd actually like to be able to hear it myself. Okay, everyone, and just looked at the time there already. Wow, 30 minutes already on this episode. Seems like it went really fast for some reason. But yeah, again, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, don't forget to check out the description there. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitch. You can watch the multiplayer live streams as well as live streams of other content as well. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Any other questions as well. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.